Hey everybody, welcome to Mondays with Marc. I'm Marc, and this is Smokey, Steve, and Marc. Oh, yes it is. Welcome or welcome back, and it is great to see you. You know what, I must say too, you're looking pretty good. Yes you are. And today we have such a fun episode because it's Moon Madness. Oh yeah, and we are talking all about the frost moon. And of course we're going to have an unboxing, we have our monthly moon project, and we're going to talk about our very first crystal in our what shall we call it? Our crystal library? I don't know. And check it out, we even have a giveaway today. Super stoked, super stoked. But first and foremost, let's do a little check-in. How are you anyway? Are you doing good? Did you have a nice weekend? We did. I have to say, we did. Now, we're feeling a little bit better. Well, I am anyway. Steven's on the mend too. But as you know, we've been sick for like over a week with this nasty cold. Oh my gosh. I'm not a sickly person. I mean, I could probably count on my hand the number of times I've gotten sick with a cold or a flu, right? And when I do get it, I get over it like really, really quick. I mean, like within a day. I mean, I just always have. This one though, boy, does it linger. It just sticks with you. I mean, it has been, let's see, for me, it's been over a week. It was like last Friday, so it was like a week plus the weekend. Yeah, it's been over a week, and still feeling under the weather. Much better, but like things like a raspy voice, you know, and a little bit of congestion, it just lingers, and it's so frustrating, let me tell you. Steven is on the mend. He's feeling a little bit better, but not as good as I'm feeling. So he's still a little under the weather there. If you were at the live last night, you probably know, but we are both on the mend, and I'm gonna say another few days, and it would be like it didn't even happen, right? Okay, well, fingers crossed anyway. So, but I hope this Monday finds you happy and healthy. I hope you have some fun plans this week. Getting ready for Thanksgiving, are we? Can you believe that Thanksgiving is next week? Time is flying, let me tell you. I can't believe it. I mean, even with Moon Madness, it does not seem like an entire month has passed since our last Moon Madness. But it has, so why don't we talk about the moon, shall we? Shall we? Yes, we shall. So, this month's full frost moon rises this Friday, November the 19th. And it's accompanied by an almost total lunar eclipse. Oh yeah, and I say almost total because 98% of the moon's surface will be covered by the Earth's shadow. During a total lunar eclipse, the sun, the moon, and the earth are all in a straight line, right? Thus, the Earth's shadow is cast on the moon, creating a lunar eclipse. Pretty cool, huh? And that's what we're going to see this Friday night. So definitely look up to the skies this Friday night, and you'll see the full frost moon and an almost total lunar eclipse. Pretty cool, huh? So, we call this month's moon the frost moon, and like I said, appropriately so, because, you know, this is the time when you tend to see your first frost of the year. And we get our names as the Old Farmer's Almanac does, and they've been doing this for decades. They definitely know their stuff, right? And these names come from like Native American, Colonial American, and some European sources. And the names, they tend to refer to things that are happening at that time in their environment, like the frost moon. And they do tend to vary in popularity nowadays. The frost moon is probably the most popular name for the moon this month, as is the beaver moon. You probably remember the beaver moon if you've been watching for a while, because that's the name we used last year. It's right up there in popularity with the frost moon. And of course, the beaver moon refers to when the beaver retreats to their dens and they have all their food stored up for the long winter months ahead. Now, other names names for this month's moon would include the digging or the scratching moon. The deer rutting moon, of course referring to the deer seeking out their mates. And here's an interesting one, the whitefish moon, which is an Algonquin name, and it is referring to the spawning time of this particular fish. So I find that stuff pretty interesting, don't you? I hope you do if you're watching. This hopefully will be interesting to you. Hoping anyway. But anyway, so that's just some information about our moon this month. And we'll talk a little more about it later. But first, I wanted to get right to our unboxing this month because it ties right into our monthly moon project. So, let's do an unboxing. So, how much would you weigh on the moon? Just multiply your weight, either in pounds or kilograms, by 0.165. That's it. And you're going to find that you're going to weigh about 80% lighter. Unboxing time. So, every month on Moon Madness, we do an unboxing of a moon subscription box. And these boxes are always moon related or celestial related, and even sometimes metaphysical related. And they're packed full of cool stuff, let me tell you. Now, so far we've done the Lunarly box and the Owl and Moon box, and our current subscription is Moon Crafted Essentials. And I have to say, I'm digging them. I'm loving this box. So let's get right to it, okay? So, I tend to really like boxes that, you can tell that time is put into it, right? And this company, all of their products are either, handmade or they get them from local sources in their region where they're at. And these ones, this box does not disappoint at all. So when you open it up, it looks like that. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, always trust your magic. And then you open it up, and there's another sticker that says the magic starts here. All right, so what do we got? And yeah, usually starts off with a little envelope here. And every month, okay, welcome to the Frost Moon. And then it tells you a little bit about the moon and what's in your box. And every month we get some moon correspondence and meditation cards. And that would be right here. So we have our Frost Moon Meditation Bath. We have our Frost Moon Candle Meditation. And then we have our general information about the November Frost Moon. Pretty cool. All right. And our first, oh, wow. Oh, this is what I think it is. Oh, how nice. See, it's handmade. We have a moon plaque for the wall. I hope that shows up nice. Look, it's just a piece of wood. It's hand done. It's an acrylic pour. Oh, that's really cool. And it accompanies the Frost Moon plaque. Oh, wow. Oh, we'll be hanging that up for next month for sure. Okay, so what do we got next here? Oh, every month we get a soap, and their soaps are made by them, and they're hand poured. And this is the Frost Moon soap, and it has scents of orange, cedar, clove, along with essential oils. Oh, I'm digging this. Ooh, I love this. Y'all know I'm a bar soap kind of guy. I totally love these artisan soaps. I love them. Makes your skin soft, and the scent tends to stay with you, That's what I like. And this company, they hand pour them all themselves, as do their candles. The Frost Moon candle. Probably sells this. And it comes like this. And look, it's hand poured, and then they add herbs and little mini crystals on there. And it smells divine. Oh my gosh, let me tell you. Woo! Excited. Okay, what else we got? All right. Okay. Oh, and we also every month we get a bath potion, like a bath soap that they make themselves. And this one is the Frost Moon Bath Potion. Has sea salt, Epsom salts, lemon, lavender, rosemary, black salt, peppermint. Ooh, very nice. Now, I'm not a bath kind of guy. I am a shower guy for sure. But Steven takes baths. So I tend to give these to him. I don't know if he uses them or not. I'm going to have to check in the bathroom. We probably have a lot of these. I don't think he uses them because he's been taking a lot of showers lately. So, well, we live in an apartment and we have that apartment-sized tub, right? He can't even fit in it. It's so small. I mean, he's like, 6 foot tall. And it's so small, but these are nice, and they make nice gifts, too, so I totally dig that. All right, and we have our crystal of the month. Comes in a bag like that. And this month, I haven't heard of this one. Chrysocolla. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'll have to look this one up. Very cool, and there's 2 of them in there. Okay, very cool. And we're going to be talking about crystals in just a minute, too. So there's that. And finally, we have... I'm super stoked about this. I knew this was in here, and this is going to tie right into our monthly project, okay? So this is a protection jar DIY kit. Everything you need to make it is right in here. How cool is that? Okay, I'm not going to open it because this is going to be our project today, okay? So, that is it. That is it. Okay, so that is it for our moon box this month. I totally love it. I love this plaque. I'm going to hang this up for sure. I just love it. Okay, so there's all of that and the instructions. Okay, so I have some good news too. So, Mooncrafted Essentials got back to me via email and they gave me a discount code to give you guys. I was super thrilled about this. Now, it's not a referral code or anything. We don't get anything from it, but you get to save 20% on anything you purchase over on their website. That could be the Moon Box, or if you just want to head over to get some Christmas gifts like candles or something, you'll save 20%. Just use the code MAGIC20 at checkout, okay? And I'll put their website and the code down in the description for you, okay? All right, so, want to make something? Let's do this. Okay, all right, so we are on our monthly moon project, and this month we are going to make a protection jar. So, what is that? All right, a protection jar is a magical jar that we fill with certain ingredients, and this jar will send protection and cleansing our way, all the while banishing negative energy. It works like a magnet for negative energy, all the while releasing positive energy. Super awesome, right? I don't know anyone who couldn't use a little more positivity in their life, right? All right. Now, of course, this project is all about intention and energy and belief. So all the while we're making this, it's best to, focus on our task and our positive intention, okay? And, have a little faith that it will work, okay? And you know what? If this type of thing isn't up your alley, heck, once we're done with it, it's gonna look really cool anyway, okay? All right, so let's get started. So what do we need to make our protection jar? Obviously, we need a jar. Now, in our unboxing, you saw that I got a kit from Mooncrafted Essentials that had pretty much everything I needed to make it. And I'm using those materials today for this project, okay? So any jar will do. This is the one that came with the kit. But, oh my gosh, check this out. This was one of those little dollar store candles. I burnt the candle down, clean it out. Perfect jar. Even these mason jar candles at the Dollar Tree will work too. And you get the added benefit of burning down your candle first and then, repurposing the jar afterwards. Absolutely perfect. But you know what? Any jar will do. Any size, any type of lid. anything will work, okay? Then we need our materials or our ingredients that go inside the jar. And that will be first and foremost salt. We need salt, all right? So I encourage you to get some coarse sea salt, maybe some Himalayan pink salt. That's always a real nice one. Of course, you can use regular table salt if that's all you have. But like I said, this project is all about energy and intention. So if you go that extra little step to get something like coarse sea salt or some type of specialty salt, I think that kind of adds a little bit to it. You know what I mean? So up to you though. If all you have is table salt, go ahead and use it, okay? Then we need some herbs to put in there. And think herbs that are centered around, you know, positivity and protection and purification. And that would be like, we have some blessed thistle here. Pretty cool. And that is good for purification. We have some white willow bark from protection from evil. We have some cloves, and cloves, y'all, are fantastic for like banishing negative energy. Some cloves here. And we have some mugwort. That's a really good one. I think that one is, yeah, it's good for banishment and protection. And then we have, I've never heard of this herb before, fumenatori. I'm not familiar with that. I'm going to have to look it up. But it came with my kit, so we're going to use it. And then, in addition to that, we're going to need some type of sealing wax, okay? Now, with my kit, they gave me one of these really cool-looking candles there. This is, it's a sealing wax candle, which is pretty cool. But you could use any type of wax. You could use a taper. You could use any color at all. These tiny little ones, I think, work really, really nice for this type of a project. But any type of wax will work, okay? And put that down there. Okay, and then, of course, in addition to that, you'll need some scissors and a pen and a piece of paper to write our intention on, okay? So let's get started. All right, so put that down there. First thing we're going to do is make sure that our jar is nice and clean. If you're repurposing a jar, make sure all the labels are off and all that nasty gummy stuff, and it's washed inside and out. We want to start with a pure, clean, and cleansed jar, okay? And then we need to set an intention, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to write down on a piece of paper what it is we want to attract to ourselves or what we want to banish away from ourselves, okay? And we're going to write that on a piece of paper, and we're going to fold it up and put it in the bottom of our jar. Let me grab my pen here. Now, you can pick, you can choose any intention you want to pick, okay? And write it down on your paper. For example, I put down, my space is clear of negative energy. Oh, yeah, nothing but positivity here, okay? And we're going to fold that up so that it fits in the bottom of our jar. I have to do that a couple times there. Okay, like that. Maybe even one more. Okay, perfect. Fold it real nice like that. Okay, and then we're going to place that in the bottom of our jar like that, okay? Now, the next thing we're going to do is put a layer of salt over that, okay? And for this, I have my trusty sea salt here, and we're just going to pour that over it. There we go there. Yeah, so it just about covers it up. And then, y'all, look at this. I'm going to add some red volcanic salt. This came in the kit. How cool is that? But this is where you would put, like, you know, if you have some type of artisan salt or, you know, herbed salt or something like that, you could put this on there. Gives it a little layer there. Makes it look a little more interesting. Yeah, I like that. Ooh, nice. Okay, so next we're going to add our herbs, okay? And for mine, we went through the herbs before, but we're going to add some cloves in there. There we go. Just a few of each, pinch of whatever herbs you have. This is a great way to use if you dried out some of your herbs from your garden this summer, use some of those. Rosemary is a great one to put in a protection jar. So is basil, actually, really. You can't go wrong with any of your. Here with our white willow bark. All right. And there we go. Okay. Pat that down in there. Okay. Now next, we're going to charge it up a little bit with some crystals. And I have here some quartz crystal, which is actually the crystal we're going to talk about in just a little bit. And I have a bunch of these little, show you here, they're polished quartz. And I have 2 smoky ones, 1 rose quartz, and 1 clear quartz. And they're real little like that. And I'm going to put those right in there. Quartz crystals are fantastic for amplifying any other crystal or any intention you're trying to do. Quartz crystals are fabulous. So there we go. We have our intention, we have our salt, our herbs, and our crystals all in our protection jar. Yes. All right, so the next step is to put our lid on it or put our cork back in it, and we seal it up. Okay, so you want to put a piece of paper down or a piece of cardboard or something, because what we're going to be doing is melting our wax on top of our jar, okay? Now, you just want to light your candle and then just kind of allow the wax to just drip down, pull all over it, and run down the sides. All right, get my lighter. Okay, dun, 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 dun. Oh, you probably can't see that, huh? I'll show it to you in 1 second here, okay? It's just, you just want them wax to, like, create a seal. You want it to drip down the sides. Okay. All right, there we go there. And let me see if this is dry yet. Almost dry. Can you see it? No, here, I'll just pick it up. And just like that, see the top? It's totally covered and dripping down the sides. Ooh, how cool. All right, so you're going to let that dry completely, okay? And at this point, you could add other colored waxes if you'd like, or you could even carve some kind of symbol in the top or put your initials in there. I think when this dries, I'm going to put a moon on there. I think that would look really, really cool. All right. And that is our protection jar. And like I said, you can do it in any size you want. You can make a huge one and make all different kind of layers in it. The possibilities are endless. I think this is a really cool project. All right. So how do we use it? Yes. Okay. So at this point, once we're all finished with it, we're going to place this in a hidden place in our home. It's highly recommended that we place this underneath our beds, okay? I think that's great. I'm going to put mine under the bed for sure, okay? But you can actually make these jars and put them in any area of your home at all. You just want to put it in a place that's kind of hidden, or maybe just not so like in your face, so to speak, okay? And this will act as a magnet for negative energy. And of course, that means we're going to have to clean this out every once in a while. But it's not as hard as it seems, okay? Super easy. So every month on the night of the full moon, we're going to take our protection jar from wherever we have it, and we're going to place it on our windowsill or right outside in the light of the full moon. And the next morning, it's all cleansed and ready to use again for another month, all right? Very, very cool. Nice, huh? And you know what? If you want to do this for, like, say, a friend or a family member that might be struggling or something, maybe you have a child that's, like, suffering from depression, or maybe you know someone who has just had surgery or something, you can absolutely make this jar for them. And for example, that child that is feeling a little depressed, make a little protection jar for him, and the intention that you put in the bottom would be something along the lines of banishing depression or banishing negative energy, or something that would attract positivity to you. Anything like that will work for an intention, okay? And then you would place that, say, in that child's closet or something like that, or under the bed, but so anyway, that's our project for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Really, really simple, really, really cool looking, very, very personal, and oh so cool, in my opinion. I like this. I've never made a protection jar before. I've heard of them, but never made one. It was fun to do. Very cool. And you know what? That brings us to giveaway time. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, you know what? It's been a minute since we had a giveaway. I think it was around Halloween that we had a giveaway last. Yeah, I'm sure that it was. So I really wanted to do something a little bit different for this giveaway. I wanted it to be a little more personal, like a little more like from me, but personal, right? So I put together your very own Moon Madness gift box. Oh, yeah. And in it, we'll have some candles and, of course, some soap. I picked out the Sweet Dreams soap. Oh, so nice. And, of course, some of those bath soaps, I'll put those in there. Or the soaks, bath soaks, I'll put those in there. I even put in your very own pendulum kit. I had 2 of them. So it has the little pendulum in the bottom there and a little board. There's a book about chakras and your very own journal too that you can use, and so that'll be in the box, okay? But then I'm gonna make you your very own protection jar, and I will put that in the box as well. So what I'll do is whenever the winner is chosen and I contact you, to get your address and stuff, I'll ask you what your intention would like to be, and then I'll do it in nice calligraphy or whatever, and I'll make your protection jar up just for you, and I'll put it in the jar too. So you have a little handmade item just from me to you, okay? Exciting, huh? Yeah, real exciting. I know. Nice gesture though, right? So, and if you don't want one that's like completely made like that, I'll put it together as a little kit for you, and you can make it yourself too, okay? So that'll be our giveaway. The only thing you have to do to enter is just comment down below. Next Monday, we will randomly choose the winner using our comment picker thing on the computer there. We'll choose the winner that way, okay? All right. And one of the ingredients in our protection jar was crystals, right? And I used quartz crystals in mine. And as per your requests, we're going to start talking all about crystals. We're going to pick 1 or 2 crystals each month, and we're going to just learn just a little bit about them. And it all starts this month. And it starts with the clear quartz crystal, probably the mother of all crystals. Very versatile, very, very powerful, and a fabulous beginning crystal for us to start building our crystal library, okay? So I put together some information for you. Check it out. Quartz crystals. Quartz is a stone that almost everyone is familiar with. It has a long history of lore, tradition, and practical uses. This mineral can be found all across the globe. Now, quartz is a chemical compound consisting of 1 part silicon and 2 parts oxygen. It is silicon dioxide. Now, quartz grows in a crystalline structure, that is, it forms in a predictable pattern. Quartz comes in all shapes and sizes. It grows in large masses as well as in clusters of points. Once it's in the market, it's often cut or carved into numerous shapes. This can include spheres, pyramids, and even skulls. Now, quartz itself is a colorless mineral that can be either transparent or opaque. And when other minerals grow with quartz, it can change its color. For example, did you know that the purple-colored amethyst is actually a type of quartz? Well, yep, it is. Other minerals are growing with the quartz, including iron, to give it its purple hue. And were you wondering about the metaphysical and practical properties of quartz? Well, there are plenty. Primarily, quartz is said to be an amplifier. It can amplify the properties of other crystals and enhance whatever intention you may have. It symbolizes the moon and the power of light and helps to expand the mind, eliminating confusion. Always carry a quartz crystal if you feel depressed. On the psychic and emotional plane, this rock crystal will bring you only positive thoughts. Place a quartz crystal on any part of the affected body and it will replenish your energy. Quartz crystals can be placed anywhere on the body where energy needs to be replenished. Quartz is also known to attract good luck. Carry a small piece of quartz inside your wallet. It is said that it will attract money and will not allow the wallet to be empty at all. And if you have a business, place a quartz crystal near the cash register. But always remember to carry a small clear quartz in your pocket to attract fortune, restore balance, and bring positive energy your way. All right, so our first crystal, check. All right, I'm excited about that. I think what I'm going to do is every month that we'll do like 1 or 2 crystals and talk about them. And then I'll make a little, like a card up or something of the information that we talked about. And I'll post it on Facebook. And then we can start collecting them every month and building up a little library of all of our crystals. I am super stoked about it. And by the way, the quartz crystal, it is a beloved birthstone for those born under the zodiac sign of Aries. And since quartz crystal is made up of pure silicone, oh my gosh, it's used in computer components, clocks and radios and watches and robotics. Pretty cool, huh? I think it's pretty cool anyway. Oh man, well I had a fantastic time tonight and I hope that you did too. I really do. Did ya? Please let me know in the comments below, okay? Okay. And remember to comment below to be entered into our giveaway this month, okay? And we will pick the winner on the next Mondays with Marc next week, okay? Thank you so much for watching. It was such a wonderful time spending time with you tonight. Be sure to check us out over on Facebook and Instagram. Definitely hit that subscribe button, okay? And hit the notification bell too. And turn your notifications on so you know whenever we have a new video coming out, okay? All of our contact information is listed right down below. That would be our email address and our P.O. box. And if you have any questions on anything that we did tonight, shoot me an email or comment below. Thanks again, everybody. Please stay safe, stay well, but above all else, stay positive, okay? We'll see you next time. Ciao!